and it is completely dark outside. I've been feeling like I need a bit of a kickstart to my day, so I signed myself up for a 7 a.m. Pilates class. Let's get it. Can I do a custom breakfast for you? Workout felt great. Alicia had her glam team over this morning, so I just kind of ended up doing a little workout post my Pilates class, just a chill one, like some time on the Stairmaster and some time on the treadmill, just to like waste some time before coming home. Today is Halloween, and I am very much looking forward to it. This is the first time in years that I haven't had a party to go to. I haven't had an event to go to. Jackson and Lexi are gonna come over, and we're just gonna like walk around the neighborhood. Alicia and I live in a really great neighborhood for Halloween. The houses decorate so well. There's kids that are actually trick-or-treating. It just feels so wholesome and so pure. So I think that's what we're gonna be doing today, but that's not until later. And I have more exciting news. The house is finally fixed. The contractors left yesterday. Everything is done and finished. So today I'm very much looking forward to cleaning and organizing everything and getting everything back in place, because the house has pretty much been a disaster since the pipe fiasco of 2023. Good morning. Morning. There's the new ceiling. She's looking fresh and clean. You look so cute.
Thank you.
Wow, what's for breakfast?
We have oatmeal, eggs, and jelly.
Oh. Ladies, wanna go outside? I've been taking these Magic Mind shots pretty frequently. They sent me a whole box. This is like a boost of energy shot. Essentially, it's matcha, adaptogens, immunity, like vitamin C, D, and echinacea, just all the good things for you. And I've really been loving these, and it actually tastes great. Big fan. Are you excited to finally have the house back together?
No, like I didn't realize until they actually left yesterday how much
this has been a thing. Well, I didn't realize until yesterday that it's been basically a month. Essentially, the pipe happened almost a month ago.
Yes.
Because I had moved out on my last day. Yep.
Oh my God.
Which was October 1st.
That's crazy.
And here we are, October 31st. Today is my first real day at the house by myself without construction people here, and it's glorious. I have run the Roomba, I am doing laundry, I am doing the dishes, and I pretty much got downstairs kind of in order, and I'm about to head upstairs and work on my room. Can't tell you why, but I was just craving like eggs and toast. Comment below a food that just makes you feel comforted and nostalgic, but not in a classic way. Like my classic comfort food is mac and cheese, but my secret comfort food would be like scrambled eggs or low-key cereal. Just makes me feel like a child. I have been so off of my water game ever since I moved back in. I don't know why, which is so funny because I love the water filtration that my sister has, which is this is such a weird thing to be extra about, but having good filtered water has always been a necessity. Today is the start of me getting my shit back together. I am cleaning everything. I'm finally getting my room back in order. I'm drinking water. I'm working out, doing my 7 a.m. Pilates and vitamins. I gotta take vitamins. I have still been on my Care Of game. Care Of, if you guys don't know, is one of the most amazing vitamin supplement brands out there. It makes it so easy for you to get absolutely everything you need all in one little daily packet. I literally just leave the box out by the coffee pot so I remember to take it every single day. Not only does it have my name on it so people don't take it, it has a little daily quote. This one says, "The single most powerful thing I can be is to be myself." Dwayne Johnson. Absolutely love that. And you guys know I travel a lot, so traveling with these is so easy. You don't have 5 giant bottles just jingling around in your suitcase. This is so compact. I can throw it in my bag if I'm running out the door. I never take vitamins on an empty stomach because it usually hurts my stomach. So this is so easy to just grab and go. I also have been using their protein regularly since I think May, and I'm actually really obsessed with it. I got the plain vanilla flavor and it's so great because it goes with absolutely everything. So get on your vitamin game with Care of. I have a link in the description box for you guys to check them out if you want. Since things have been hectic for me, probably not for you guys, but for me this last month, I thought it would be great to do a little Q&A, ask me anything. I always do these on Instagram. So if you guys ever want to be a part of these things, follow me on Instagram. Let's go ahead and swipe up and see what we've got here. We got a good amount already. Recommend me a new song. I need a new fave. Was it over Taylor's version, 1989? It's incredible. This is from the Vault. I can't stop listening to it. Do you regret moving back? This is a good question. I don't regret it. I am so happy here. It feels good coming back. Like I feel more centered here. Obviously, this has been home for such a long time. It does feel weird though. Like this morning, I came home from the gym and Alicia had her glam squad here, and Alicia has people here all the time, and I'm having to remember how to get used to that. So that's a little difficult, but that doesn't mean I regret it at all. Best memory of the year so far. In so many ways, I feel like I had one of the hardest years because moving out was tough on me. However, I think I also had one of the best years. I was able to go to so many places and that wasn't planned. I went to South Africa. I also got to go to Florence, got to go to Aspen. I got hit with a lot of destination weddings, but I don't regret it because all of them were absolutely incredible. If I was to pick like a best memory, it would have to be the South Africa trip, I think. It was just so out of this world and such a like lifelong bucket list trip that I got to experience, and I'm so grateful for those memories. They were so much fun. How's life with Leash? That's a fun question. I don't think either of us feel like either of us have been home alone with each other long enough to like feel like I've moved back. I've been gone. Alicia's been gone. We both had to go to New York together. There was construction ever since I moved in here because I broke the stupid pipe. All in all, it still, I don't think has really hit us, and it doesn't feel like I've really been living with Alicia. I think that's about to hit though with Vlogmas and like the holidays coming up. If you had no budget, where would you travel to right now? No budget means I'd want to go somewhere I've never been, but a really expensive somewhere I've never been. There's plenty of places I've never been, but when I think of like where would I need a lot of money to travel to? Dubai. I'd love to go to Dubai. What is your relationship teaching you lately? Now that we've been dating for over 2 years, I think our relationship is teaching me right now that it's all about the small things. Hanging out on the couch, cuddling, even just eating dinners together, going on walks together. Those are the things that I feel like I cherish more and I want to pour into more. I'm gonna let this build up some more questions. Let's go ahead and clean upstairs. It might not seem like a big deal, but even getting everything off the floor, everything back on my dresser and vacuuming feels so much better. I've been feeling super busy lately and a little like overwhelmed with a bunch of random stuff. It had everything to do with moving and the pipe fiasco and stuff. But I joined a book club and I am kind of realizing that that might have been a big ask this past month because I don't think I'm gonna finish the book in time. Things have just been so crazy here. I haven't had a second to actually like sit and read. So I've been cheating. I ended up downloading the Audible version because that way I can drive, I can do chores. Even while I was cleaning my room just now and vlogging, I was listening to it. This is The Nightingale by Kristen Hahn, but it's good so far. I wouldn't say that I'm normally a historical fiction type of person, but I think I am at a place in my reading experience that I would like to start challenging myself to read less easy reads. That's what we're gonna say. I'm wanting to break out of my Colleen Hoover rut. Not that it's a rut, and I really wanna be clear, I love her and I love escaping into an easy read, especially a romance read, but I just wanna like switch it up a little bit. Caitlin B has a little like book club, and I was thinking about joining hers, but then a friend of mine said she recently joined a book club, and I was like, you know what? I would love to do that with you. That sounds like so much fun. So I did. The first book that they read, I had actually read already. It was The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. So I skipped that month, and now we're doing Nightingale. It has been really fun listening to something that's not a stereotypical romance or murder. It's a good, nice little fresh take. I digress. Let's get back into the Q&A here. Are you doing Vlogmas? That is the question of the month. I've been thinking about this for a while. I obviously want to do Vlogmas. I think it's a huge part of my Christmas tradition now. If I didn't do Vlogmas, I don't know that it would feel like Christmas, to be honest. So I do want to do it. The main question for me is, am I going to do it for the full month or not? I don't know. Always halfway through, I start feeling burnout, I start feeling overwhelmed, and I start feeling stuck to the commitment of the full month. So I don't know that I necessarily want to do a full month. I did 12 days of Christmas last year, which was so fun. I'm thinking about doing that again, but also I'm thinking like, why put it in a category? Why not just like vlog a ton? And then every time I end up thinking to myself, well, it's just not fun. There's no fun way of saying I'm doing Vlogmas this month and only vlogging once a week, or doing 12 days of Vlogmas. What if I want to film 15 days of Vlogmas? I don't know. Long story short, I do want to do it, but would love your guys' thoughts on that. Next question, what foods have you been eating, or what diet are you following? I have been feeling a little more lax. I guess with my diet, I've been obviously strict sometimes, and I've been less strict other times. Right now, I'm feeling a little more less strict on myself. I've been really leaning into like just doing what feels best for my body. If it sounds good and it feels right, and it's obviously like decently healthy, then I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I have been loving ginger lately, and I know it's probably because going into like the cold and flu season and allergies, it's just one of those things that kind of like helps clear you out. I've been loving my morning hot lemon water with apple cider vinegar and ginger. It's been making me feel so good. I really need to re-tint my brows. They're looking a little less obvious, which makes sense. It's been over a month since I colored them. For whatever reason, like I always put off doing it, and I don't know why, because it makes the biggest difference. The next question is, what has your favorite lip combo been lately? Lately, it has been Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk with a lip oil on top. I don't have those here with me right now, and I don't feel like going to find them, so I'm going to go in with Kind Words Matte Lip Liner in the color Humble by Rare Beauty. Okay, there's the lip liner. Already, such a huge difference. When you just add a little gloss on top, check it. All of a sudden, I look so much better. You don't even have to say it, guys. I already know. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and set. Finally, changed into real clothes for the day. My hair is disgusting. I was hoping to wait and do it tonight, so we're just going to throw this headband on. Cute! That worked out great. We're doing it. I just need some earrings. I know you guys already know what I'm going for. My Jenny Birds. I love these. This kind of headbandy look just needs hoops. It's just, it needs them. Hot dog weenie. Let's go weenie. It's the next day, and it's November, which is just mind-blowing. I can't believe we actually are in November right now. Another day, another morning workout. I'm headed to F45 here in a bit. Got some time to kill, which is perfect because I wanted to continue our little Q&A that we were doing yesterday. How do you stay motivated? Okay, this is great. I am the type of person who loves to-do lists. I'm the type of person who loves her routine. And I love when I'm doing the same thing, the same habits, the same patterns repeatedly throughout the week. And getting those goals checked off my to-do list just does so much for me and makes me feel so good and accomplished that it makes me keep going. It sounds weird, but it just does. It keeps the ball rolling. And that's, I feel like, how I stay motivated is I continue to add doable things to my to-do list and I check them off. And when I check them off, I feel great about myself. So I would suggest doing something like that. I think little things like that they change everything. How is the hunt for the next place? I actually haven't started looking yet. I think in my head, I know I'm gonna be with Alicia till at the very least spring. So I haven't really started looking yet because I'm gonna be renting. There's kind of no point in looking. So I'm probably not gonna be really looking until around that time. I had told you guys that me and my boyfriend were talking about moving in together. That is still a possibility. And we talked about doing that at some point next year, but we don't really have a timeline in mind. Neither of us are in a rush. If the right place opens up at the right time and the door just swings open for us, then perfect. And if not, we're gonna take our time until it does. Ashley, how are you doing regarding your mental health? In parentheses, they put, I'm going through depression and anxiety. First of all, I'm so sorry that you're going through that. That is just the worst. I've definitely been there. This time last year, I was kind of going through a bit of a funk. I am doing so much better now, and I think part of that does have to do with the fact that I'm back living with Alicia. I just feel more centered, more grounded. I feel happier. I don't think moving to Alicia's was the answer. I think I started kind of coming out of my funk on my own, which I think is really important. But moving back in with Alicia just kind of solidified it. To be honest, that is something I'm kind of scared about with moving back out again. It was tough on me. I still did enjoy it, but mental health has been really good lately. I've been really lucky to have a lot of good things happening. I'm sorry you're going through that though. That's the worst. All right, we're moving, you guys, because the lighting just changed. But the next question, and we'll make this the last question because I got ahead in, but it says, will UA be doing another live show? I don't have anything on the books. I would love to. We have no plans on doing a live show anytime soon, but Taryn and I absolutely loved the live show. We had such a blast, and we would love to continue to do something like that consistently, once a year, something like that. I don't know. If that's something you guys want, let me know in the comments below, and I'll start kind of brainstorming that and seeing what that could possibly look like. It's time for me to get my butt into class. Little bit later. I got so much done this morning. Just went and took my car in because the maintenance required notification popped up, and then my tire pressure light came on. So I decided to go take it in. Turns out there was a screw in my tire, which wasn't fun, but luckily it didn't go all the way through. Thought I was gonna have to buy a new tire, and I don't. So that is a win, in my opinion. It is just Alicia and I here tonight, so I thought it'd be so fun to cook us dinner. We have some steaks. I think I'm gonna thaw these and then saute some mushrooms. So that should be perfect. While I get everything kind of ready for that, we can wrap up our last little bit of the Q&A today. Your fave skincare product? Easy. Tatcha has, in my opinion, the best moisturizer of all time. Someone wants to know what mine and Alicia's height are. I'm 5'6" and I think she's 5'8". She's slightly taller. It's stupid. Ooh, how do you get over a breakup when it wasn't either of our faults? It was his depression. First of all, you should email this in to my podcast. This is one of those things that the older I get, the more I realize you can't fix people that don't want to be fixed. He has to put in a certain amount of work, whether that's seeing a professional, talking it through with people, finding avenues to crawl out of that depression. And you can't do that for him. In those situations, I feel like all you can really do is just make it clear that you love them and that you want what's best for them. And you don't want it to end, but you also, can only handle so much. So that's tough. How are Chloe and Rosie doing? They're so cute. You guys, We had the cutest Halloween with them. I know you guys saw some clips, but them in their costumes, I cannot. Would you like to travel to South Korea? Obviously. Okay guys, that was a fun Q&A segment. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want more Q&As, please let me know. It's so easy for me to do and I really enjoy getting to like actually answer specific questions of yours. I'm gonna go ahead, get into comfy clothes and get started on dinner.